1900 World Fair in Paris, the first International Congress of Electricity was held. This is where Konstantin Persky first used the word television. There were many people who helped to invent the television. In 1907, English inventor A. Campbell Swinton and Boris Rossing attempted to build a mechanical television system based on the cathode ray tube. In 1924, John Bard first transmitted the moving silhouette images using a mechanical system. Then, in 1927, Bell Telephone and the U.S. Department of Commerce conducted the first long-distance use of television that took place between Washington, D.C. and New York City on April 9th. In 1928, the Federal Radio Commission issued the first television station license, W3XK, to Charles Jenkins. Then, in 1929, John Bard opens the first TV studio. In 1936, only 36 years after the idea of TV was presented, an astounding 200 TV sets were being used worldwide. Color TV was by no means a new idea. In 1904, the idea of color TV was presented by a German scientist. A successful color television system began commercial broadcasting, first authorized by the FCC on December 17, 1953. In 1948, 1 million homes in the United States had television sets. Many families spent quality time watching TV shows such as The Ed Wynn Show. Most television scripts of this time consisted of sketch comedy, and the actors were well-known movie stars.
All your aerials, you know. There are so many Western movies on television that they've been shooting the antennas.
In the 1920s and 1930s, America only had 3 different types of models to choose from. The Octagon and the Jenkins radio receiver were most popular. TV was becoming a success. Unfortunately, World War II halted production for a short period. Then, in the late 1940s, 16 new models were introduced, including Emerson and Zenith. In the 1960s, TV models experienced technological advancements, such as the first remote control, known as the Zenith Space Commander, introduced in 1956, and witnessing the first walk on the moon in 1969. Today, TV has made many changes. We now have flat screens, HD TVs, and even 3D TVs. Television has come a long way in the last 100 years.
According to www.fcc.gov, on February 16, 2011, the Federal Communications Commission is an independent United States government agency. The FCC was established by the Communications Act of 1934 and is charged with regulating interstate and international communications by radio, television, wire, satellite, and cable. The FCC's jurisdiction covers the 50 states, the District of Columbia, and U.S. possessions. The FCC is directed by 5 commissioners appointed by the President of the United States. Censorship in television has been around since the inception of the FCC. The FCC began regulating radio and other forms of media and later television when it became popular in the 1950s. TV shows weren't allowed to do certain things that suggested indecency or profanity. Words like damn and hell were not allowed to be broadcast. Anything that suggested homosexuality was never discussed on shows or depicted in any way in the 1960s and 50s. According to an image search produced on February 16, 2011 on www.google.com with the keywords bedroom of the Dick Van Dyke Show and I Love Lucy, produced Shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show and I Love Lucy were so reserved that the couple's bedrooms showed simply 2 twin-sized beds. This implied that couples at that time did not share beds or sleep in the same bed together. According to the Toronto Sun article on August 25, 2002, Lucy and Ricky could not say the word pregnant on the show. Before then, Lucy had to fight even more to get her pregnancy written into the script. It was censored even further. Even the title of the episode was changed to Lucy is Enciente. The images in the articles revealed that producers of the 1950s and 60s did not want you to see what was actually happening. According to the previously cited www.fcc.gov, the FCC has adopted rules requiring all television sets with the picture screens 33 centimeters or larger to be equipped with features to block the display of television programming based upon its rating. This technology is known as the V-chip. The V-chip reads information encoded in the rated program and blocks programs from the set based upon the rating selected by the parent. The rating system, also known as TV Parental Guidelines, was established by the National Association of Broadcasters, the National Cable Television Association, and the Motion Picture Association of America. The Telecommunications Act of 1996 Congress gave the broadcasting industry the first opportunity to establish voluntary ratings. The industry established a system for rating programming that contains sexual, violent, or other material parents may deem inappropriate, and committed to voluntary broadcast signals containing these ratings. TVY. This program is designed to be appropriate for all children. TVY7. This program is designated for children age 7 and above. TVG. Most parents would find this program suitable for all ages. TVPG. This program contains material that parents may find unsuitable for younger children. TV14. This program contains some material that many parents would find unsuitable for children under 14 years of age. TVMA. This program is specifically designed to be viewed by adults and therefore may be unsuitable for children under 17 years of age.
TV shows today have no problem including profanity in their scripts. Popular shows like Jersey Shore, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Bad Girls Club are filled with so much drama and sexual content that the founders of the FCC would roll over in their graves.
And threw it out the limo in Corey's face when Corey tried to do my switch. Oh no, she's at the hospital. She's at the hospital. I swear to God. Oh no, this dumb bitch up here. No, I'm about to. I swear to God. No, she got okay with me. That's not. She gotta go. Let's stop talking about it. I'm not one of those people that talk about it. I be about it. I told him, I said, if you want me to go get my pictures, still tell you otherwise, because I, have my package anyway. So come on, please. I'm shaking. I told Sydney's new boyfriend Benny that she blew another guy 2 days before, and the fact that I'm making them more irritated is just making my day.
The first television advertisement broadcasted in the United States on July 1st, 1941. Watchmaker Belova paid $9 for a placement on New York station WNBT before a baseball game between the Brooklyn Dodgers and Philadelphia Phillies. The 20-second spot displayed a picture of the clock superimposed on a map of the United States, accompanied by the voiceover, "America runs on Belova time." Until the early 1990s, advertising on television had only been affordable for large companies willing to make a significant investment. But the advent of desktop video allowed many small and local businesses to produce television ads for airing on local cable TV services.
Many television advertisements feature catchy jingles or catchphrases that generate sustained ideas, which may remain in the minds of television viewers long after the span of the advertising campaign. Subway used their jingle to advertise their lower-priced subs.
Advertisements today are much longer than when they first aired in the 1940s. They used to last about 10 seconds or less, compared to today's ads that last anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes.
With the new Spidell.
Yes, so what's the trend with the Spidell band?
Last night.
I just don't understand why you didn't call.
Yeah, well, I was on E-Trade, diversifying my portfolio, taking control like a wolf.
Right.
What's that? That's volatility in the market. Taken care of. Wolf style.
And that milkaholic Lindsay wasn't over?
Lindsay?
Milk a what?
Build a diversified portfolio at E-Trade.
Television has seen many changes over the past 63 years. Changes in shape, color, design, and content has established what we consider the modern television today.
Television has shaped and influenced our society. It has become an American pastime and a form of communication.
Television has allowed the world to witness the many cultural changes that have occurred over time. Epic moments in history will be forever preserved for future generations to watch.
Even though television has advanced in a short amount of time, technology is still young and has a lot more to offer.